Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we got a Nuke's Top 5 video, and this is 10 scary videos don't watch alone. Well, I clearly haven't learned. So we gonna do that now. We gonna watch it and see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, subscribe button, comment, think down below. Let's go!
Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province, Argentina. One night after finishing a late shift, he's sitting just inside the hospital corridor when he notices something very strange. He thinks he keeps seeing someone sitting inside his car. He pulls out his phone and starts recording, and what he captures is truly bizarre.
Estamos en este momento en el microhospital, escuchamos un golpe y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues si el auto... ¿Qué mierda es? Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir.
What the hell?
O sea, no, un miedo, la puta madre. Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto y no hay nadie. O sea, ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto. Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo.
Oh, it's moving. Oh, it just moved. Oh, it just moved. It's moving. Okay, never mind. It's doing this there. Don't go up there. Don't go out there, sir. Don't go up there. Don't do it. No, man. You know, man. You stay in there. Don't you? No. See, you're stupid. This is stupito. Stupid.
Salimos rápido para que vean que no es mentira. Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina.
Nope.
Cagazo.
Nope. Yeah, you should be scared shitless.
Nadie.
There's no one there.
Nadie.
I can't see fucking shit all in there. I don't know if anyone's in there. I can't see shit all. Not back seat. There's no one in the front. Let me see there.
Ya. Nadie.
Just a random dog.
Un montón.
This is a lot of I agree. A lot of BS.
Es un montón. Mierda.
Also, if I'm stuffy or sound whatever, I'm kind of dealing with a back and forth with sickness. Nothing too bad, it's just made me feel kind of off, so hopefully everything's good now. But if I sound a bit, whatever, that's the reason. Oh my god, the face is bagging. What?
Y encima nos mira la puta que te parió.
We're supposed to, it's looking very funny.
No, chabón. No. Desapareció.
Oh!
La concha.
Jonathan films through the glass doors
Kind of pop back up there.
and spots a pale, translucent figure just sitting in the passenger seat of his car. It's faint, but the shape is clearly there.
Yep.
He goes outside to check, opening both the front and back doors and showing the empty interior. He even pans around to prove that no one is nearby. But after going back inside, he looks back out at his car and is shocked when whatever it is appears in his car again. This time, it seems to be staring right at him.
La concha.
So, did Jonathan capture a ghost outside the hospital trying to hitch a ride? And if not, then just what is this? Let me know what you think. Graveyard shift. A security guard working the overnight shift at a cemetery decides to film.
If there's one thing I do not want to be, is working the graveyard shift at a cemetery. I will never take that job if my life depends. I don't care how desperate I am for money. I ain't taking that job.
A quick video for his brother-in-law, just to show him how creepy the place is after dark. He heads into the on-site crematorium to do a little filming, and that's when things get weird.
Lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna walk you through now. I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out.
What the fuck? Whoa! One of the lids. I saw that. The lid's open. Oh, hell no, bro. I saw that. You tell me you saw. Look at this lid right here. This one, right. Hopefully you can see my mouse. This one right here. Right in the middle in the second one here. The third one in the second, on the second row. Okay? Look at it's on either side. The third one. Watch this lid. It's opening! Ow! What the fuck? Going on! Get the fuck out of there, bro. You're done work for this. Okay. Oh, the curtain's open! Oh, hell no. Yeah, that's
As he walks deeper into the room where the bodies are cremated, the audio on his phone starts to glitch. Then he freezes as he hears a sharp clinking sound from somewhere nearby. He turns the camera, and that's when he notices one of the urns, an urn that actually has someone's ashes inside, and the lid is moving. It slowly tips upward like something inside is trying to get out. And with that, he decides he's seen about enough. He starts heading for the exit when he notices movement again, this time in the doorway. The curtains are swaying even though the air in the room is still. And then, clear as day, something pushes them open from the other side. And that's it. The guard just makes a run for it. So, is something lingering inside the cemetery's crematorium? Are the spirits of the departed not really departing? Let me know. The Transparent Trespasser, a Florida live streamer named Michael, mostly posts gaming content on his social media. He's not a ghost hunter, and he's definitely never filmed anything paranormal. Until now. Michael says his mom has been complaining that something keeps waking her up by tapping on the bedroom window every morning before sunrise. He says his dad brushed it off at first because the window faces their backyard, which is surrounded by a gated and locked 7-foot fence. Nothing should be getting back there. Eventually, after hearing the complaints a few too many times, Michael's dad sets up a camera pointing out the bedroom window. What he captures chills him to his core.
Alright, look, it's starting now. The security light turns on. It picks up.
Okay, so the light turns on.
And then it walks back. It's at the corner of the house. You see him walking?
What the hell?
It's like a short guy.
I don't know how to explain what that is. I don't know what that is.
Era un fuoco chiquitico.
And then you see the trees move. Y los árboles se movió.
Y camina, es una persona, no es una persona chiquitica.
That ain't no child, I can assure you that. That's the only thing I know. That ain't no child. That's a small thing. That's either that's a grown ass person, that's a small person, or that's a fucking something you don't want to fuck with.
Chiquitica.
At 4:27 a.m., long before sunrise, a small translucent figure strolls through the backyard along the tree line. Now, normally I'd just say it's a little kid and probably some bad camera compression, but something about this figure seems a bit off. It doesn't really move like a child, but more like a very small adult, maybe 3 to 4 feet tall. And also, why would a child climb a 7-foot fence at 4:27 a.m. just to wander around someone's backyard? So what did Michael's dad capture here? A spirit, a duende, a gnome, or just one very strange camera glitch? As always, you decide.
The only reason I say it can't be a camera glitch is because the light turns on, and that wouldn't happen. The signal light would not happen for a camera glitch.
Run through the jungle. Over on the YouTube channel, Josh the Intern creator Josh McCartney films his outdoor travel and adventure as he explores the world. In one video, Josh heads deep into the jungles of Sri Lanka in search of one of the country's oldest prehistoric sites, the Belalina Cave, also known as the, quote, Cannibal Cave. As Josh treks further into the jungle, two men suddenly step out from somewhere in the brush, and they begin following him. They match his pace, and they stop when he stops. Eventually, they catch up, and one of the men tells Josh that he should follow them because they, quote, want to show him something. Josh immediately gets uneasy and decides to start filming.
I've been joined by some friends. They're showing me around. Very cool. I thought it was a bit strange that as soon as I began filming, they moved out of the shot. But I tried to ignore them and stayed focused on filming the cave I'd worked so hard to reach. Yet every time I lowered the camera, they would tell me to follow them as they wanted to show me something. At this point, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think these guys want to show me something. All right. We going this way? But when I finally saw what they wanted to show me, everything changed. Wow. It was an abandoned house, and they wanted me to go in first. Okay, I'll follow you, after you. And at this point out of the corner...
See, the moment that happens, it's fight on sight. You don't get to move behind me under any circumstances if someone's acting sketchy like that. You move your ass over here. I'm pretty sure they're trying to rob him.
With my eye, I noticed one of the men was moving behind me. And at that moment, my gut instinct kicked in loud and clear. Get out now. I'm just gonna get one more shot, okay?
I think they're trying to rob him.
One more shot. Oh, sorry. I'm just shooting, filming, and doing more. And then I'll come, okay? I stayed calm, acted like I wasn't suspicious, and slowly walked back towards the entrance. But it seemed like they didn't want me to leave. I'll come soon. I just want to shoot this. But you go, I'll stay. And then I come later. I'm just filming everything. Okay? Okay. So I pretended to take this shot, and when I saw they were distracted, I made my move. At first, I walked at a normal pace, as off camera I had told them I'd forgotten something on the trail. But then, I heard footsteps coming after me, and that's when I ran. Oh, I'm gonna have a sit. All right, guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road because there's only one way up and one way down to that cave. The adrenaline is rushed out of me. I ran down that mountain. That's why I'm very, very sweaty.
Josh says that in his travels in Sri Lanka,
I think they were there to rob him. I don't know, it might have been more, they might be in there to kill him, who knows? I'm certain of rob, though. Like, they definitely were gonna rob him.
most of the people he's met have been very friendly, but this encounter just seemed different.
What I would say, is they could be extremely friendly and they just genuinely wanted to show me something in that abandoned house, and I just so happened to walk by and they're like, we're going up there anyway, we'll show him something. And I've had those experiences here in Sri Lanka where locals want to show me something and they're super friendly and lovely. This to me just didn't feel like that, and so I was better safe than sorry, and so I got out of there. This is a decision that I made. These guys could have been nice and genuinely wanting to show me something. That is just not what I felt in the moment, and I've just got to trust that gut instinct, especially when I'm out there.
Always trust your gut. Your gut never usually will lead you wrong.
Remote, on my own. I've just got to trust my gut, and so that's what I did.
Now, honestly, Josh is a little more optimistic than me because I don't think there's a chance in hell that these guys were up to anything good. But hey, let me know what you think. Were these guys just being friendly? Or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible? The wax shaman. Maria Sabina was a revered shaman and spiritual healer from Oaxaca, Mexico. Maria's fame in the West and the attention it brought upset her local community, and she suffered because of it. She was an outcast to her neighbors. Her house was burned down, and her son was killed. Maria Sabina died in poverty at the age of 90, suffering from malnutrition. As part of an exhibit on witchcraft, the Ocampo Museum in Guadalajara...
How the hell did she last 90 years apparently being as fucking hated as she did? Why didn't they just kill her?
Guadalajara, Mexico displayed a very lifelike figure of Maria Sabina. But soon after it went up, visitors began to complain, saying the figure moved or even tried to grab them. The following creepy video was recorded by one of the very frightened museum visitors.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The wax figure of Maria Sabina appears to quickly turn its head and look directly at the man. And as you might expect, he just...
That is insane.
Freaks right out.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
The man showed his video to museum manager Ricardo Barbosa, who posted it online, and it immediately went viral. Ricardo posted a second video to prove that the wax figure of Maria Sabina is definitely not supposed to move.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada, no es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
Museum manager Ricardo Barbosa shows that the wax figure is completely solid and immovable. It contains no gears, no wires, and no motorized parts. It's just a wax figure that should not move at all. So what do you think happened here? Let me know down in the comments. Secret roommate. Haley and her friends are staying in an Airbnb with their moms.
So I've seen this clip. These people handle this situation a lot differently than I would have. I'll give them that.
When they discover something very strange. A secret door hidden under a rug at the bottom of the stairs.
And I wanted to open it to see what was down there. So then I got my phone because I wanted to get a video of me going down there to see what was down there because it was actually creepy.
Haley starts to record as they open the hidden door, revealing a dark cellar beneath the house.
We found a secret door underneath.
See, they're backing off, be like, sorry, we didn't know. I'm like, who the fuck are you and why are you in here? I have questions. I'm like, you need to step your ass out here. We're having a conversation here. What the fuck?
So it turns out someone is living down there. A woman's voice suddenly yells up at them from somewhere in the darkness.
They're way too nice. They were way handle that. I would not be able to, I'd be packing my shit and leaving. But I'd also be like, we're having a conversation. I need to fuck you. Who the fuck are you?
Who got trapped down there? Who's this bitch you said? I don't know. Oh my god, we're so nice. We all need to check out. Okay. We need to leave.
Now, they say they have no idea who was living in the cellar, but I have an idea. It was the owner. That's what I think. Because I featured several videos on this channel of weird people who rent out their house and then just secretly hide inside somewhere.
What the hell?
This one's too funny. I don't even find this is hilarious, this encounter. It's scary of a thought, but this encounter is too funny for me not to laugh at it.
You're the people that I let the house to, right?
Yeah.
You're here on holiday?
Yeah, who are you?
I own the house. I'm Richard. Hope you don't mind, but...
Well, no, but it's a bit weird. What's happening? What's happening here?
Look, this should be no problem. I'm not going to interfere with you.
But you're interfering with me now.
No.
And where's your clothes gone? Where's your clothes?
They're in the washing machine.
So, next time you stay at an Airbnb, just be aware that the creepy owner might just be...
I'm telling you, I would not be... There would no way would I just be leaving that place. We are going to have a conversation, me and that person in that damn cellar.
living inside there with you. And that is truly disturbing. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Living doll. TikTok user Chiki Chica says that her granddad collects old antique dolls and mannequins. Something that really creeps her out when she goes to visit her grandparents.
I say.
One night, she's busy on her laptop in a room full of those old dolls, when suddenly she sees something that chills her to her core.
A doll I could get behind. Like, okay, a mannequin also? No, I can't. You can't have both. You either have one or the other.
This thing just moved.
That thing's freaking him.
Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and the Steelers in this organization. So again,
that was a place of a fucking tackle. What the hell?
But there's a saying involved, there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're down, you don't care if it's by $5 or anything. You're just happy that you moved to 2-2. The injury to Parsons and anything at this point, he just let Black Ball touch.
Oh my God. How's that thing? Look, if that's my grandparents, I'd be like, look, grandparents, I love you, but I can't visit you no more. Not when you got these fucking things. I'm gonna fucking set your house on fire soon enough if I keep fucking coming here. You gotta come visit me. I'm not visiting you.
Are you real? You can do it again. I won't watch.
Oh my God, hand moving. His hand's moving.
At first, Chica is freaked out by the creepy doll and walks out of the room, and the door just slowly swings shut behind her. But she goes back in and tries to get the doll to move again, and it does. In the mirror, you can clearly see the doll's hand move across its knee. But did you see it? Just before the doll's hand moves, a strange shadow passes across the wall, moving toward the old doll. So is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Pulled under. In Indonesia, a little girl named Zaina and her brother are playing in their bedroom as the family security camera quietly records. But as the little girl crawls across the floor, something seems to pull her. Zaina's mother, who was away at work, later watches the security footage back as she records her horrified reaction.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Ayah, demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena. Demi Allah, demi Allah. Demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena. Bener, astagfirullahaladzim. Nggak yang benar, Nih, di depan. Jangan mau kendaraan. Demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret, sumpah demi Allah. Bukan dia pergi. Abang Asli. Siapa ini? Kita enggak.
The little brother just kinda...
Your brother's useless. The boy didn't even try to do anything. He just kind of stood there and was like, what's going on under there? You mean, okay. Ma, you gotta deal with this. I'm not gonna. She's under there. Yeah, you gotta deal with it. I'm not gonna.
lies there staring at his phone as his sister seems to be slowly dragged under the bed. Zaina starts screaming. Whether in pain or fear, it's hard to tell, but her brother barely reacts. Eventually, he calls for help and their grandmother rushes in, but even she can't pull the little girl out. A nearby neighbor hurries in to help, and the two of them actually have to lift the entire bed. Finally, the grandmother manages to free terrified little Zaina and pulls her into her arms. Their mother, whose shocked voice can be heard on the video, says she has no idea what to make of it. She genuinely believes that something pulled her daughter under that bed. But what do you think? Scary videos. This is the place for weird or silly videos, or actually this week it's ones that didn't quite fit the regular list, but are still creepy in their own way. First up, a young woman named Lexi is just hanging out at home with her dog. Nothing unusual. But her black lab suddenly locks onto something across the room. Something truly bizarre. So this video was sent to me a couple of hundred times in email and on TikTok, and some of the people in the video comments are just straight up freaking right out. But it turns out that this is just a Christmas decoration doing what it do, because it's actually designed to move like that. Freaking the out of the family dog is just a bonus. This next video is something that some people seem to think might actually be paranormal, so I'll just put it here and leave that up to you. Kath Noel hears eerie laughter coming from her baby monitor. She goes to check and sees this. The little girl just seems to wake up laughing maniacally and staring at the nanny cam. Now, there's no denying that this clip is creepy as hell, but I'm just gonna write this one off to, babies do weird shit. Thank you. In the video comments, people mentioned that Kath wondered if they should call a priest. This person says, I'm a priest, don't call me. Another popular video comment is, move immediately, leave the child. And then someone just simply posted this lovely picture of someone throwing a baby. Anyway, that's all for this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all for the next one.